All right, hey, what's up everybody? Landon here with LMR.com. In this video, talking about Fox Body restoration. And in what video do we not talk about Fox Body restoration? No, but in all seriousness, what I have here today, this is the 5.0 Resto Armrest bases designed for the 1987 to 1993 Fox Body Mustangs. For those of you that know, dealing with Fox Body Mustangs in any old car for that matter, interior, exterior, wherever on the car, as the cars age, they change owners, parts just overall can start to diminish, and that's definitely the case for the armrest bases. Over time, these are probably taken off, prepped and painted in some way where the paint starts to peel, the grain and texture goes away, you know, from too much sanding or maybe even a chemical for that matter, and then rubs, abrasions, scuffs, name your scenario as to why you would need new armrest bases and to just start fresh. So the 5.0 Resto armrest bases are gonna be sold in what we're calling a neutral gray, and then we have a black. Both colors are gonna arrive in a very nice double-walled box with foam, and then they'll be individually bagged. I have the black ones here in the box. I'll go ahead and take out real quick. There's that nice foam in there, individually bagged, all that good stuff. It's always nice opening fresh parts. All right, we'll get these out of the bag here. Okay, so gray and black. If you're putting these in a black interior car, it's real easy. You'll basically open up your parts, build out your armrest assembly, install it in the car. If you're installing this in any other color but black, more than likely you're gonna have to do some prepping and painting. Like I said, neutral gray finish, but it is very close to titanium. Here in front of me, I have Daniel Carpenter Reproductions armrest pads. This is their titanium gray option, and when you match it up to the 5.0 Resto base, very, very close, depending on everyone's individual expectations. This may meet your expectations. If that's the case, roll with it, rock with it, put it in the car. Now, it's funny, the plugs, currently at the time of this video, you can get them in black, or you can get them in smoke gray. Smoke gray obviously doesn't match titanium gray. You may need to paint those titanium gray to get all this stuff to match. And even at that point, you know, when you're dealing and intermingling with certain parts and then you add paint to the mix, you know, something may be mismatched here and there. So just keep that in mind. It's common sense. You know, this stuff is made in different places and things like that. So there's never really a 100% match when you kind of start mixing and mingling your pieces. And that way, sometimes it's just easier to go ahead and just prep and paint everything. That way you get a good uniform finish. Now, speaking of prepping and painting, you're gonna be dealing with different materials. Your pads are made of urethane, your plugs and your bases are made of ABS. Each material requires a little bit different prep method, and we're gonna touch base on that in just a moment. We're gonna sell this in two kits. We're gonna kind of have a base kit, and then, if you will, maybe a base plus kit. The base kit's gonna get you just the armrest bases, chrome strips, armrest installation hardware, and then hooks and self-tapping screws. Base plus kit, you're gonna get all the previously mentioned components, bases, strips, hardware, hooks, pads, and plugs in the corresponding color. So the reason why we did that, for those of you that may have just bought pads, you're gonna kind of want the base kit because you can just get your bases, the associated stuff, and reinstall the pads that you previously purchased. If you're one of those people that may just have a completely destroyed armrest assembly, you wanna buy the base plus kit. That way you can get everything dialed in. Other than that, I think we covered everything. We're gonna be working with introverts. We've been doing some work to this car, you know, center console, stuff like that. Slowly but surely it's getting there. We've already got the door panels and things like that installed. So today we're just touching base on the prepping and painting of the components and the installation of the armrest assembly into the car. If you're wanting to address other areas on the car, make some notes, make a list, build a wish list on our website, and then anything that's associated with these parts, I'll link other videos down in the description for everyone to check out. Now, as far as your installation tools go, you can watch the video all the way through. You'll have a better idea of what we use, but like we do on all of our other videos, we'll leave a list of tools and what you may need down in the video description. We'll jump over here to the 88 GT. Yes, I know it has an LX front bumper, but it is a GT, and we'll get rolling. We're going to begin by prepping and painting all the components related to what we're doing. My go-to prep method is to rough all the surfaces that are going to be painted with a gray scuff pad and warm water with dish soap. Thoroughly scuff all surfaces and don't apply too much pressure as you don't want to damage the textured surfaces. Once everything is thoroughly scuffed, go ahead and put on some Nitrile Gloves. That way you don't transfer any oils back onto the clean surfaces. Wipe up the water with a microfiber towel. Let them air dry, or if you have access to it, blow them off with some compressed air. Wipe all the surfaces that will be painted with isopropyl alcohol or a dedicated prep spray. Stage up for painting and shake the paint cans for about 60 seconds. I'm going to break the parts up into groups since the bases and plugs are a different material than the pads. Prop up the bases and spray a section with the sand-free adhesion promoter. You'll want this coat to be medium wet and then spray the top coat while the sand-free is still wet. The first coat of color needs to be light so that you don't cause sags or runs. Allow the sand-free and the first light coat to flash for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now we can continue the normal painting procedure. Spray light coats, allowing 5 to 10 minutes between coats until complete coverage is achieved. Be sure to dust paint into the hard-to-reach areas such as the screw holes and the underside of the handle. Repeat all of this for the other armrest base. Now let's shift gears to the plugs. It may help if you tape the plugs to a skewer or something similar. These will be painted with the same techniques that were just used. Now it's time for the armrest pads. Being that these are made from urethane, I'll be the first to tell you that you'll want to apply very light coats and allow more flash time in between coats. Go ahead and continue to apply thin coats until the pad is completely covered. The goal here is to get complete coverage without using a lot of paint. For best results, let the part sit for 24 hours before handling. After that, you can build out your armrest assemblies. We'll start with the chrome strip. These strips install on the base with the chrome section down. Situate the strip into the front section of the base. Hold it in place and install a staple through the notches. Make sure the staple installs flush. Install another staple for good measure. Route the strip to the rear of the base and install 2 more staples. Go ahead and position the pad on the base and flip it over. There are 4 screws that secure the pad to the base. Loosely install the screws into the inner locations first, followed by the outer locations. Once all the screws are threaded, run them all down until they're snug. Be sure you don't over tighten these. Next, we can install the 2 hooks into their spot on the bases. These will only go on one way and you'll know if you have them right. Install the retaining screws and snug them down. Go ahead and build out the other side. To install the armrest assembly into the car, first pass the switch panel through the opening. Align the hooks with the cutouts in the door panel. You may have to tilt the assembly up in order for it to sit the way it's supposed to. I always like to loosely install the rearward and frontward screw first. Follow that with the 2 lag bolts. These bolts have a 10mm wrenching size. Go ahead and snug down all the hardware. Install the armrest plugs. Place the switch assembly into the cover and reinstall the screws. Position the switches into the armrest base and install the retaining screws. Do the same for the other side. After that, you're good to go. All right, people, so wrapping things up, these armrest bases are a good one. I'm telling you, these are some solid pieces. They fit really well into Introvert here, and we actually ended up installing aftermarket door panels into this car because the originals were completely gone. But even with the aftermarket door panels, we didn't have any issues at all with installing the armrest bases. So if this has been on your list, you can be happy. You can go buy these, check that box off, and keep on rolling with your Fox Body Mustang project. As always, if y'all find value in what we do, like the video, turn on notifications, and subscribe to our channel. Until we see you in the next one, for all things Fox Body Mustang, keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.